EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the International Challenge. Always great to be in Troon, Scotland, at the Royal Troon Golf Club, founded in 1878. Frank, it is a golf course, true links. It's bathed in history. We're off and running here, and let's take you down to the action at hole number 1.
Rich, what a great position to be in. 3 days of great golf. The lead, you know it. Exchange of cards on the first tee, ready to go. 3-4 hours in front of you, and you don't quite know the outcome. That's why we play this game.
And this is where the pressure begins to heighten, because all of the attention is focused squarely on you, with the lead, television cameras on you, fans on you. Can you handle it? We'll see. Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Always take that. Good par putt right there. Frank, they call this second hole Black Rock. They also call it the most heavily bunkered hole on the entire course. What do you have to do to stay away from them?
Well, it plays in the same direction as the first hole. So the breeze, the prevailing breeze, normally off the right. Some bunkers in play either side. Really just let the ball go to ground, let it run out. There's 11 bunkers in total on the second hole. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Well, where this ball's going, there's no fairway there, only rough.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
gone now. Is that working now? Right, oh crikey, this is a birdie, look. Oh, dearie me, right. Going a bit up here as well. Come on, oh! What a bloody shame.
Kind of a tricky read. Shouldn't be a problem here. He's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts. This would give him a bogey.
In the big scheme of things, that bogey won't even count.
Now at the third hole here at Royal Troon, and Frank, another sort of short par 4, just 379 yards.
Yeah, simplicity's the key here, Rich. You don't really want to hit the ball more than 280 yards. Reason why is there's a burn there. And then from there, still only a wedge into a green that has 2 tiers.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Boy, he looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy, right in the heart. Hole number 4, Frank, can you cut the corner on the tee shot on this dogleg right par 5?
Well, Rich, you have to guarantee you can carry the ball at least 280 yards. That bunker that protects that side is the big problem if you go down the right.
Yo, hello, Cap. Is that Gabriel Reed? Hello, Gabriel. How you doing, mate?
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That's a good start to the hole, right down the middle.
Hey, Ben, what you been up to? Anything fun?
Second shot.
Oh, no. Oh, that'd be all right. No.
Well, he'll have to get
Into
up
the
and down
bunker.
from the bunker to save his par. Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled that he could open up a 3-iron. That's right, a 3-iron on a short bunker shot from a green side bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing. And he has it for birdie. On to the 5th hole now, Frank, and this is really where the old course starts to test the golfers. It's just over 200 yards. You happy with a par 3 here?
You are. This is one of the toughest shots, certainly on the outward 9. Now, there's 4 bunkers of this par 3. You don't really worry about the one that's short left, but the one just on the front right of the green is the biggest concern. You've either got to go around it or carry it.
That will be a great look at birdie. Back-to-back birdies, we'll see. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
He's made it. Frank, it's all about the difficult rough off the right-hand side of the green here at the hole they call the slopes.
Yeah, 600-plus yards par 5, so really you don't want to be flirting with that right side. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Second shot coming up here at the par 5. He makes a great pass at the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Third shot, looking for a good one. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Oh, I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
This hole's been good to him. Birdie yesterday, trying for another one today. Frank, we're moving inland now to the 7th hole. It's a 405-yard par 4. What's ahead?
Little dogleg to the right. A couple of bunkers right on the corner of it. So once again, check the breeze and somehow find that fairway. Oh, it's fine.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. This is going to be a tough day on the links. I mean, even the seagulls are walking to work. This is a 125-yard shot with enough of a breeze at his back to make him think. This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect. Everything coming off the center of the club face and everything in regulation. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Frank, this is one of the most famous holes in the whole sport, isn't it?
Postage stamp, just over 120 yards. It might seem short, but it's daunting. Many an Open Championship has been lost on this shortest of par 3s.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Frank, the 9th hole, 423 yards, not especially long by today's standards. You looking to make birdie here, or you happy to make a par and move on to the back 9?
Well, there's certainly a chance for birdie. One of the hardest things about the 9th is the raised green. And it's sort of, there's 2 tiers here, just the top level. If that pin is on the top level, then you would certainly walk away with 4 very happily.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Made par yesterday. This one for birdie. Good putt. Rich Lerter alongside Frank Nobilo, getting set for the back 9 here at historic Royal Troon. What's the 10th hole all about, Frank?
It's called sandhills, and that's for a reason. Blind tee shot, especially from the championship tees, where you hit it over the sandhills. Ideally, you want to hit the ball about 280, 290 yards.
Nothing wrong with that one. How about 300 yards and in the fairway? This will require a good one. This is a 190-yard second shot. Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Daunting tee shot here at the par 4 11, Frank. This is all you want.
Yeah, this requires your best tee shot. Doesn't matter if it goes left to right or right to left. This is a must-hit fairway. Otherwise, you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting. You know, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Ooh, almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
So just a formality here. Good effort and good par putt. Frank, how do you size up the 12th hole here at Royal Troon?
Well, first look at 430 yards, you'd think it'd be a rather easy par 4. But that's not really the issue. The issue is gorse right and left.
Excellent looking shot here. That ball's run out certainly over 300 yards, Frank. Call it about 310. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. That is how it's done, right there. What an approach shot. Not a gimme, but well within his range. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Frank, break down the par 4 13th for us.
Another par 4 that bends to the right. Lots of undulation on this fairway. This is the first of 6 straight holes that head in the direction of the clubhouse. I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Heading for home now, Frank, the par 3 14th, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of the screen up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Frank, what's the best way to get at the golf ball when it's sitting down just a bit in the rough?
You have to accept the fact, first and foremost, that you're not going to get clean contacts. You have to decide whether the ball's going to come out short or it's going to fly. Because very rarely will it come out the normal distance of what you hit on the fairway. So if it's a little thin and wispy, chances are it might fly. If it's nestled down, you're going to have to take at least another club.
That's how you maintain momentum and make those putts for par. Now at the 15th at Royal Troon Golf Club, 483-yard par 4. This, Frank, is one of the hardest holes in the course.
It's certainly a stout par 4 at that distance. If you're playing it into a head breeze, then 260 yards is certainly going to be a big tee shot. But 260 yards takes all the bunkers out of play.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Just a pure strike. A perfect result. They'll have a good look at birdie now. That's how you keep a round going. Make them from that distance. The back nine here at Royal Troon has only one par 5, and here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, playing alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it on the green from behind the burn. That was some shot.
You knew at that point he was something special.
He certainly was. He then knocked it in from 40 feet for an eagle 3.
Come up. Oh!
Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Second shot coming out of the rough here. So from the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait, and at least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie.
Oh, sorry, man. Yeah, I said, how you doing, mate? I said, I didn't see you come in either. Are you all right, though? Are you good? Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, let me adjust the sound.
Amaze yet another birdie, and what a day it's been.
Oh, you can't? Huh, well.
Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
on the green, and a chance for birdie. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point.
Hold on, I forgot you got to do it in settings, haven't you? Let me turn this down a minute, mate. Consider no. Is it an extras audio settings? There we go. I like the commentator, mate, so I'll give him 20, I'll give him 30. Then you should be able to hear me. Turn. Oh. Got miles out, mate.
Kind of a tricky read. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
Oh.
Those are painful from that distance.
Yeah, just another one added to the card. Big mistake.
Nudge this one home, finish it up.
Bogey, man. Bogey. Terrible.
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Can't afford another, though.
Frank, now the final hole, steeped in so much history. When you think about the legends of the game who have walked off this tee on their way to the Claret Jug, guys like Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer, Bobby Locke.
Yeah, if you've got
Did you have a birdie once, mate?
Somehow, you have to avoid those 4 bunkers. 3 down the left, 1 down the right, with a strip of fairway in between.
Contact, good result.
Now that was a good putt, good tee off.
Hammered this drive here to 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here in the final hole. Frank, this is a hole, number 18, where you don't want to be in a hurry.
Yeah, I bet you've had a few birdies, mate, over the years.
It's out of bounds just off the back of this green, so you might want to keep that in the back of your mind. Don't go long.
Yeah, OB is just steps from the clubhouse. This is a good-looking shot. Terrific golf shot.
Very nice.
Easy birdie. To win the International Challenge.
Oh, this is to win it. No pressure. This is the winning shot. No pressure. It's going up it a bit, though. Maybe a bit of pressure. Here we go. Oh!
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich. I think this one will have to go down in the books as an absolute classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
Get on. Yeah, I watched a little bit of your video the other day, mate, as well. Before I fell asleep. Your Forest. Yeah, you certainly got into that game. Nah, man. Hello, Katie. Let me catch up. How you doing, Katie? You been alright? Yeah, like most games, man. It's I mean, some games, like I always say, they stick with you. But I mean, I did a bit of hunting the other day. Right. Yeah, because you can play multiplayer with that. I know it's more fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very well, Katie. Can't complain. Can't complain. Well, I could, I could complain about a lot of things, but let's just say we won't complain today. Let's have a free complaining day. Let's have a look at my new putters, who I got. I'll roll with it. Right, upcoming events. Come on, give me something. Oh, that's another invitation. They're boring. We'll be playing the champions, man. The champions. Doop 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 doop. So then, Katie, any cases of the viruses in your school? I hear a lot of schools are going down with it.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present opening round coverage.
Oh, that's cool.
EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Oh yeah, rabbits. That's cool, man.
Well, this is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. It's the EA Sports Spring Invitational. And
I knew that, Katie. I tell you. We had one case in our home. Thankfully, we managed to contain it, and everyone's clear.
Frank Novello, and Frank, we're in for quite a day.
We are. We're going to see the decision-making processes of some of the fine players out there today. And the reason why I say
some of the fine players,
there's so much elevation here at Wolf Creek, so you're going to have to make those adjustments on the downhill and the uphill. Club selection decisions, and of course the one that does that the best is more than likely the one that's going to come out on top.
Just whack it. Oh, see, terrible, isn't it? Yeah, I just don't think they can contain it in schools.
Right the fairway. And his second shot with par 5.
Oh, tiny little chip shot. Damn you. Damn you. Don't know what he's so cheery about.
Keep it steady here over the putt.
Hey, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
To the top 5 on the leaderboard.
And we're starting to notice.
Yeah, some rabbits, mate. That'll be cool.
Ready to tee off here at the second hole. Quite a view from up here, Frank.
Once again, big elevated tee. It's hard to imagine they ever tee that high up, but that'll shorten that 445 yards. Obviously, it's a dog leg left. You've got to be careful if you hit driver and 2 straight, because then you can run out. A nice tee shot in the middle there, and then you've got a relatively straight shot into this sort of par 4 green, obviously going a little bit back up the hill. And once again, a little bit like that opening hole, sort of different tiers on that green, try and make sure that...
Oh, who is this amazing golfer?
Goodness. Pumped it, he thumped it, he jumped it. What a drive. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Another good swing, and it looks like Frank another really good shot.
Oh,
And high flag stick from that man. Frank going for another birdie here.
yeah, I was on,
Just to get on a real
oh, what's that one you were playing we were last on, mate? I haven't changed that map since we were last playing it. Hold on a second, let me just uphill, so I'll just go a little 6 foot down.
If it doesn't go in, you got to add another one to the scorecard.
And that's where the golf ball's just staring at you and mocking you and laughing at you.
You know deep down it's smiling, you know. It's a good part.
Well,
All right, Frank, describe the third hole.
Well, it's a par 3 with a bit of a tabletop green, Rich. Some bunkers right and left of that, but also it's going to play a little bit further. This tee shot is up here, unlike the opening 2 holes.
oh,
So
you
through
son of
here,
a gun.
and it certainly won't hurt the scorecard.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. How good was that, Frank?
Not good.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's a master class in short game.
Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Oh, yeah.
So a drop shot here at the third hole, Frank.
Yeah, another putt missed.
So a tester from 4 feet.
Terrible.
So just getting started. Even par, so far. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. As we catch up with today's featured golfer, Frank, what's the key to generating some momentum?
Just hitting good shots. I know it sort of sounds like the old cliche, but plenty of opportunities. A few 10, 15-foot putts start going down. This round will change dramatically.
Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one.
Nope.
Using a little left of the flag stick, Frank.
That's perfect. That's what I wanted. Perfect.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie. Even par currently.
Oh, you idiot.
So close. Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. And getting ready for the putt. Drops it. And he's
Oh,
heading
this
to
one's
par.
not as easy.
Now to the par 5 fifth hole. cut it over the ridge here, Frank?
Well, if you can, if you dare. And there is actually a stream here. I know we're in the middle of the desert, but if you can clear that stream, that's the main thing. This is a crazy-looking tee shot because it looks like you want to go down that left area, but if you don't know
I'm expecting that.
You fly the ball, then you're going to be in lots and lots of problems. Those collection of 3 bunkers down the right side, as long as you can avoid that, then that second shot to this par 5, that's not overly long, it's just under 500 yards, is certainly reachable. Second shot will play uphill to a elevated green with, once again, 3 different levels.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
He's set up for his 3rd shot here, looking to get it on the green with this.
Oh, come on.
That was a good putt.
Absolutely can't believe it. I thought that thing was stone dead in the center. Still playing even for the day after the par. Frank, standing on the 6th tee and looking out at this golf course, I can't help but think that if you hit it offline here, you're going to be playing golf with the billy goats.
Yeah, you might actually turn into a billy goat come the end of the day, that's for sure. The huge elevation changes once again are apparent here at the 6th. Tis a dog leg to the right, not really a driver unless you want to sort of bring that creep and play in the stream that cuts across. Second shot, a little bit uphill, and those bunkers are really where you should be.
350.
And this green is anything other than that. So they're a fun-looking hole, too, and a fun hole to play.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's formality now.
Birdie.
They're on the move with that birdie. Quick glance at the leaderboard. They can see, Frank, they're not out of it.
Things are very volatile right now.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
No problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Oh.
That was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
Second shot now to the 7th, and really no margin for error here.
You certainly have to be pinpoint precise with your second shot. If you've laid back, then you've got a nice slightly uphill lie, which should help. But if you try and get it past those bunkers, then you're dabbling with that downhill lie. That's going to make that second shot a little harder to judge because the ball's going to come out lower. And remember, this is where the thin air makes that shot a little harder to judge.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Oh, God, yes. Recovery.
A lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Frank, the 8th here at Wolf Creek in Mesquite, Nevada is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played. The stream that sort of comes all the way down there and surrounds the left side of the screen makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss the screen, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful.
So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot.
It's at sneaky distance.
Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Clean this up with a tap. With authority, count it as a par and 2 under. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 ninth, 390 yards, and what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter, you are out here to have a look at the front, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last one on that right side, at least take that off. Because you're only going to have a short pitch in here. That's an absolute beauty. Well, it's going to take a good one here considering what they've already gone through, Rich. Right now, that green is going to look very small, so it's going to take a good shot here to give himself an opportunity.
Some really poor play to this point.
Solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage, and you're not going to birdie every hole.
Frank, this is always exciting in the game of golf. McIlroy on the move.
And this victory is going to have to be earned. If you want to stay in front of Rory McIlroy,
Good shot, OB. Well, thank you very much, young Katie. I'll be bloody nice for you to say so too. I thought it was a bloody good shot myself. It's a great recovery. I mean, -2 is not too bad. Oh, that was lucky. Lucky recovery there. That was heading into the rough there, ladies and gentlemen.
Take advantage here on this hole.
This is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
That's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
18-footer.
Oh, yay. Oh, no. I'm going to drop one, I've got a feeling.
A little bit of a misread there.
Well,
yeah,
whatever.
it was makeable, that's for sure.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here. This is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That was not a very good read.
Terrible.
Right there.
Come on, I've got to get this in. It's crap. It's uphill. Oh, come on.
It looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. So with that, the score is now
13.
On to the 11th hole, we're looking downhill, 215 yards to the green.
And this is one of the holes that you realize you're at Wolf Creek. You would never see this hole anywhere else in the world. It's amazing when you stand on this tee. You see all of the canyons around, but there is a little green area down there. It's surrounded by a couple of bunkers. It's a great-looking par 3. It measures 215 yards. Very playable. And you never know, today might be the day where you make birdie.
Oh, come on. Oh. Terrible. Terrible.
Settles in over the putt. 3 shots behind now. Looks like Martin Thomas making his move.
Oh, +1 now. No way.
Another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right.
Crikey. Some of that was off
find that this par 5 can be reachable in 2. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you're a little bit cavalier.
Oh,
this, without doubt,
come on.
the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
Frank, in golf, as we know, there's short grass and there's long grass. We all want to be in that short grass, but it doesn't always work out that way. So what's the most important element from the shot, from the rough?
You have to be a little bit more conservative first and foremost, because you can't guarantee a perfect strike out of the long grass. So therefore you have to look around the greens, maybe short, to the right, to the left, and realize what's involved. And also just give yourself a slightly bigger target.
From the rough back to the fairway, that's the right way to go.
Yeah, didn't take the bait. At least now he's only going to play the price of a poor tee shot. Still got a good chance, though, getting away with par.
You can't hide the flagstick from that one.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Just a fraction too aggressive. Remember, line and speed go together.
Sometimes you want that birdie so badly, and all of a sudden you're faced with a lot of work, more work than you had hoped for, just to make the par. Well, not in contention, but in for par. Now to the 13th hole, and, oh, I don't know, should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left of it, have a little pitch up the hill, but if you're one of the longer hitters, just
Not quite what he was hoping for, the tee shot in the bunker. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly, splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much it rolls.
And that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed.
I like that one again.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. Really knuckle down and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Solid effort and reasonable result to stay at 1 over par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone, because you want to take some pictures here. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred, unless you want to be playing the second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. And green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. It's sort of 3 different tier levels and that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here.
Good swing, good shot yet again. And really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. This will be a birdie if it drops. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, Rory McIlroy.
Comfortably inside that cut line.
Yeah.
a solid strike and a good result.
Chance for back-to-back.
Oh,
Man,
I just pushed it.
that hurts.
I love how the golfer actually feels like it.
Par's good enough to move into the top 15 right
Terrible.
now.
Short par 4, 16th hole, measures only 393 yards. But Frank, as is the case with pretty much every hole, despite the yardage, there's plenty of trouble.
It does. It plays tricks on the mind's eye here. It looks like it's a dog leg going one way then back the other way. But really it's built as a straight hole just across the canyon. And that's the way you've got to play it. I think you can ride the green in the longest hitters at 393 yards.
Oh, come on.
Take the bunkers on, get it past there. And before you know it, you've got a little wedge in here. And it should set up nicely for a birdie.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you've got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right out front.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. It might just go in.
Playing this par 4 still.
Oh,
not
for
on the green
goodness
after that second
sakes.
shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Oh, you son of a...
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway.
Yeah.
Solid play, heart of the green. Getting set now over the putt.
Oh,
Wow,
come
that was
on.
so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, you couldn't hit that much better.
Just a couple of feet. So, 2 over par for the round. Frank, this
Well,
is
two
really
eagles,
a cool
and then I'll,
closing stretch here at Wolf Creek. Short
catch
par
up.
3 15th, the short 4
Right.
at the 16th,
I'll
and now
do
par
this.
5 17th. You can make up some ground in a hurry as you come down the finishing stretch.
You certainly can. A good drive short of the little stream creek that runs across there, and this is doable as a two-shotter. You find the bunkers will trouble off the tee, then obviously you're forced to lay up and shot across the water. But really a fun hole if you want to try and take that second shot on. Well, with a good shot here, Rich. This eagle on the cards. Hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage. And it makes the green in regulation. What an opportunity to cut the eagle.
Oh, you...
Kind of a tricky read. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Makes it and needs for 1 over. 18th hole, and Frank, again, a good scoring opportunity. Short par 4.
If you looked at the scorecard, you'd think you could drive this green, but one quick look at the trouble in front and to the right of the screen, and you realize that's probably not the prudent play. Really, something 230, 240 yards off the tee in that vicinity is going to leave you just a flick wedge into this green. It is a rather narrow green, but from that distance, you expect to hit it close.
Oh, yes.
Flag stick from that man. This, the second shot here at the par 4. So good performance today. 71. Second round coverage coming your way tomorrow. For our entire crew, I'm Rich Slaughter alongside Frank Novello. So long for now.
Hey.
EA Sports and the Wolf Creek Golf Club so proudly present second round coverage of the EA Sports Spring Invitational.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there.
Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
And missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right, really the biggest concern, but a well-flighted shot to this three-level green will be well rewarded.
Just the case of the hole, shooting the player's eye. Made the birdie yesterday, and he has a good chance to make another one today. Starting to move on this field with him, Frank.
It's got a nice look to it, like a who's who.
Here at the par 4, 445-yard second hole. Severe dogleg to the left. What's the best play here, Frank?
Well, that tee shot, Rich, is so intimidating, so you don't necessarily have to hit driver. Club decision is probably going to be important here, because if you hit driver, you've got to take it down over that left side, all over the canyon area. So if you hit 3-wood, you can play a slightly more considered.
That ball is lost.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I
So
played it, mate. I got it on PC.
Drop with the ball going in the water. So Frank,
Yeah, but I did like the sound of those
Take
creepy
his
things,
medicine,
mate.
take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet.
Good looking shot right here.
But like I say, it is a cool game.
5 feet, that's not too bad. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Missed on that one, Frank.
Yeah, not a problem.
So they'll tap in.
No, it was a bogey. How to play it? Oh yeah, no, dropped the shot.
In
didn't I?
for bogey. Now on to the first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert. And really, that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers.
What the fuck?
This green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Oh, that's off the beaten track. You've got 5 minutes to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll play anything, mate, me. Well, not anything, but within reason.
Frank, how do you explain what we saw here?
It's a mess. It's probably the easiest way to put it. This is a case of anything that could go wrong, not just probably, it did.
He makes a great pass to the golf ball. It's powerful, but it's rhythmic at the same time. Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, this is good golfing weather. Nice, strong breeze. What's wrong with him, Frank?
Just a little left of the flag. It's fine.
I'm reminded of what an old cat used to say about the great Lanny Watkins when he was on fire. You can't hide the flagstick from that man. We're in the desert, partner. I need water.
You're going to get it here, Rich.
Oh, yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah, I agree with that.
On the left side, as well as cutting the fairway. There's a crop of some 3 bunkers down that right side. I want to avoid that, but, you know, Rich, this hole isn't too long. Under 500 yards, not even going to play that long. So, very reachable.
This one has a chance to be really good.
Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch.
This one's going left, Rich.
Not knocking down the flagstick here, but he looks as though it will find the distance. That is one of the shots of the day right there. And he will have a really good-looking eagle. These putts keep the round together.
Oh, he's going nice.
Here at the 6th, 447-yard par 4. Pretty good hole, Frank.
Yeah, probably a layup hole, too, for the longer hitters. Something out there around the 280, 290-yard mark to make sure you don't go it in the stream. Obviously, it's a dogleg right, as you can see. The canyon on both sides is sort of well-defined, so you know where not to go. Second shot plays a little bit back up the hill to a green, once again, that's anything other than flat. It's fun. You've got to make sure you get that ball on the right tee in order to birdie putt here.
No fairway here. This one in that rough. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Looks like it's going to find the target.
Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that line.
I didn't think that was doable.
They par yesterday. This one for birdie.
Ah!
Good try. Just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Maybe lifted right there, just sort of peaked. You don't want to let this one get away. This is
Oh, come on,
concentration and
bitch.
focus at this point. Just a little tap in here. Ouch, that hurts. Double bogey. Well, everybody loves the short par 4, and here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of this green that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's extremely wide. The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole.
Smart shot, Frank. Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. In the thick stuff.
Thick, it's brutal out there.
And setting up here in the rough.
Yeah.
11 feet away. Well, not in contention, but in for par.
Yeah, I've got a couple of tennis games somewhere, mate, I think.
Par 3/8, 248 yards down to the green. What a hole.
Yeah, maybe put your two hands
I mean,
together.
to be honest with you, they're more fun with friends,
too,
like,
but,
you know?
make 3 here and run to the next tee. This is it's just a gorgeous par 3, but it is tough. Every bit as tough as what it is.
No, you fucking idiot. That's out of bounds.
Frank, this looks tough. He's on the macadam, but for a high-level professional,
Oh, he's taking the wrong path.
Oh!
just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
In for par. Finishing up this front side here at the par 4 ninth, 390 yards. And what are we looking at, Frank?
Well, it looks relatively straightforward, but it's anything other than that. Decision time again. Do you lay it up into that wide area of the fairway? If you're a longer hitter, and you are out here to have a little bit of fun, then maybe you want to take the head cover off because you get a little bit of an advantage if you can drive it over that last bunker.
Yeah, that'd be cool, mate.
There's only going to have a short pitch in here.
This is when the game is fun, Frank, when you get one high in the air and you have a down breeze and you just watch it. It stays in the air forever.
Yeah, the hang time on that.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie.
Yeah, well, we've got PS4s coming soon now, isn't it?
This is an awkward length.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage, and you're not going to birdie every hole.
That's how you keep a round going, making from that distance. Beginning the back nine here at Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada. Rich Lerner for EA Sports with my partner Frank Nobilo. Frank, tell us about the 10th hole.
Got to be careful here, Rich. That desert ridge on that right side, it sort of makes that fairway look smaller than exactly what it is. This fairway is about the same width as all the others, so just convince yourself that. Good drive down here is going to give you a second shot, a little bit uphill. And to a
Exactly
green
where
that
I
sort of
wanted to be,
slopes
mate.
away on about a 45-degree angle.
All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. Don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
headed for it.
Ah, gee.
Might need a
Stupid
shovel
game.
soon.
Might need a shovel soon.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
All right, Frank, just on the fringe. You might be thinking about making this.
He's a better chipper than you, Rich.
That was well done. And now, a very short putt to get out of here with a boat.
Well, could be a lot worse, that's for sure. 5 minutes ago.
Frank, this has been an absolute mess today and all week long.
You said it best.
Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you. And remind yourself, too, there's enough green grass down there. It's just 30 green. Green grass around it. A good shot safely on the playing surface line. This green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
Workman-like hole. He walks away with a par. Par 5, 12th, and Frank, another reminder that Wolf Creek can really be intimidating.
It can. Water down the left. They'll take a huge dent off your scorecard. A lot of fairway down the right. Somehow find that. This par 5 can be reachable into. There's still trouble to the right of this green if you're a little bit cavalier. This, without doubt, the longest green on the golf course. It's 55 yards from front to back.
Frank, right where you want to be.
Would be better if it was on a tee.
Now from a good position in the
Tiger
fairway,
Woods.
his second shot. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close.
Green eagle though.
Should be no problem.
No.
Bogey here yesterday. Chance to better that today.
A little bit more hope and determination in that putt.
Bogey here yesterday. Now this for birdie.
Take it in birdie.
Now to the 13th hole, and oh, I don't know. Should we just fly it over the mountains, Frank?
It looks like that, but then you better find dry land. 350 yards, but as the crow flies, it's probably just a little over 300 yards. I don't know if the mere mortals would really want to flash it across that desert ridge. You probably want to play a little left of it, have a little pitch up the hill, but if you're one of the longer hitters, why not just try it, see if you can make it.
Oh, stop. Oh, God.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag. shot on there. Easy birdie.
Getting set now over the putt. You get the sense now with that birdie that our young star, so explosive, is setting himself up for a big weekend run. Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. Midway through this back nine, could use this birdie here at the 14th. Birdie putt coming up. The par on this hole yesterday.
A few more birdies like that. Place on the podium.
In the top 10 right now. 120 yards. Seems to like it. Headed for the back part of the green. But that's how you play the game. Right there. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. That's an important birdie right there. Into the top 5 on this leaderboard.
Well, there's so much at stake this week, Richard.
Now to the 16th hole as we get set for the finishing stretch. And Frank, what's the best way to play this relatively short par 4?
Somehow you've got to straighten the hole up in your mind's eye, Rich. Just look all the way across that canyon and look like the hole was built straight. That's the way it should be played. If you start looking at it and turning it into a dog leg, then all of a sudden bad things can happen. So look straight at the green, that's your line. Just try and dissect those two fairway lines.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, it looked like you caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Doesn't dig into the lead with that par, but Frank, sometimes, and you know this as well as anyone, you just have to kind of maintain your footing out there. So 2 holes left to play. Now the final par 5 on the course, 562 yards, the 17th.
The drive looks relatively straightforward. I say that because there's a little creek down there that obviously you have to stay short of. But that's the fun part. They want to keep you back in an area where you go, can I hit the second shot across the stream, across the water, and still keep it on the green? The answer is?
Frank, he could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, we just sit back and relax here. I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Good-looking shot right here. He'll be pretty happy with that one. About 20 feet away. Good spot. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy. That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed. That was a good run at it, Rich.
These putts keep the round together. Man,
I just pushed it.
boy, that hurts. Good effort and good par putt. Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but yeah, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this all on. A little short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 170 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
What a display of power and precision off the tee. On the green here on the par 4 in 1. Always two components to the long lag putt, the speed, number 1, and then the read. And missed out on that second part. That is some good work right there. Birdie is one shot closer to the lead. There you have it, Frank. The second round is complete. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think anybody looking at this leaderboard, anybody in the top 10 of that leaderboard is certainly in a good position to win. Quality of the golf there in that first 10 is excellent.
Rightio, Blokey and Katie, I will thank you very much for coming in. Yeah. But Tiger Woods is out of here.